Hey there, More here. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. Today, we're going to talk about my clan boss team. I've been seriously considering thinking about changing it up, mixing it up, completely revamping the entire team, all 5 champions. In this video, we're going to discuss it. We're going to figure it out. We're going to talk about it, see if it might be worth it for me. Let's get into it. Alright, so my clan boss team. You see, the last shard opening that we had, the 2x event that we had, I did a video on it. You can go check out if you want to. I got some great pulls. I got very lucky with the RNG, and I got some pretty decent champions. And I've been seriously considering revamping my entire team, utilizing some of those champions that I pulled. And so, that's what I'm thinking about trying to use. I'm trying to figure out, how can I improve this team right here? And I do know I need to show you just what this team can do real quick. So, let's go show that. Right now, the premise on this team that I got going on, Marksman is my primary debuffer. He's my primary poisoner. I got Bulwark there for weaken and HP burn. Granted, they're the smaller versions. I've also got him there for debuff extension. On top of that, I've got Jaw Rang for my attack down, defense down. So I've got all my debuffs covered. I have Captain Camilla for team heals and ally protection with defense up. And I've got Apothecary with speed up and spot heals as well. So, my team is not half bad. They're all 60. They're all 6-star. They're all fully maxed out, fully leveled out, fully booked out as well. Which is pretty nice. So the team is about as max as they're going to get, except for maybe min-maxing some of their gear, which I could potentially do. But this is the team. This is what I'm currently running. Let's speed all the way through this real quick, and I will show you at the end how much damage they are actually doing. Alright, so we're just about done here. This is actually a really good run for this team. We lasted 3 minutes, 5.68 million damage. Not too shabby, not too bad. But now, my damage is lacking, as you could see right here. I am an Ultra Nightmare. Marksman is my primary DPS. He's doing 2.4 million damage. Bulwark is doing 1.5 million damage. Like I said, this is the high end. Usually I get about the 5 million mark. Once in a while, I break 6 million. Yes. However, look at Apothecary and Jaw Ring over there, and Captain Camilla. Granted, Captain Camilla, I will admit right there that Captain Camilla is not set up with War Master. Her T6 is actually on the support side, so that she gets extra turn meter boost when people drop down below 25%. Apothecary, Jaw Ring, however, are both set up with War Master. Yes, Apothecary is War Master as well. I have noticed that even with War Master, it does not proc sometimes. It's the way I did it. I might change it up. Who knows? That could be a tweak, but I don't think tweaking up just Apothecary is going to make the difference for this team. So I've been seriously thinking about trying to build a whole new team to figure out what I can do so I can min-max in this damage. Let's get into what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking what I'm doing. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm just going to pull everybody out so I can show you what I'm thinking here. Alright, so let's see. What are the minimal requirements that we need for a clan boss, right? What are the key things that we need? We need DPS, so we need poisons. I was going to use, where is she? My roster's gotten too big, too full, too many champions. I think about using Frozen Banshee as my primary poisoner with a, where is she? A I always call her Graveyard, but I think it's Grave Chill Killer as a backup poisoner between the two poison sensitivity, and each one can do poisons. Plus, the Grave Chill can actually do a defense down. And then I also want to do, where is he? Too many. Be nice if we can do like a search by name. That would be pretty cool. I want to find Coffin Smasher. Where are you? There you are. Coffin Smasher. Then I want to throw in an AoE counterattack with a Skull Crusher. And then on top of that, I want a Knight Errant for Leech. Hey there, if you're liking the video so far, hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks. So this is the team I'm thinking about trying to put into the clan boss. So, my thinking. We'll talk this through with you, see what you can think about. Let me know some comments down below what you think of this team, the potential this team may have. So, I got Frozen Banshee as my primary poisoner, right? I've got Grave Chill Killer as my secondary poisoner. The two of them I may not need this backup poisoner. I'm not sure. I've been told, I've heard, that Frozen Banshee by herself can do some pretty decent poisons. That she can be a primary and the only poisoner, and she can sustain it. I got the Grave Chill as a backup just in case in this thinking. Because, why? Because poisons are my primary DPS. You're your primary damage source when it comes down to it. Unless you have some crazy endgame gear and you could just literally out DPS the poisons. Granted, if you have the poisons as well as great DPS, they just work together hand in hand. But I don't have that kind of gear right now. So instead of having that kind of gear and rely on the pure damage, I need to rely on my poisons. So I need that full poison bar up there. On top of that, you need an attack down debuffer. Coffin Smasher has an attack down as A1, so that's why I have him in there to utilize him. Grave Chill Killer has a defense down, but it's not on the A1. That's where I'm questioning, and that's where I'm kind of lacking overall on this team composition, is that defense down right there. I also don't have a weaken in this team. So without a weaken, and without a necessarily A1 reliable defense down, this team may be lacking in overall potency against the actual clan boss. I do, however, have Knight Errant. He has a leech on his A1. So the thinking I'm doing, what's been working in my mind right here, is this team set up with 0 lifesteal. Sorry, 1 set of lifesteal. Skull Crusher. I would put Skull Crusher in lifesteal gear because he has the ally protection that's going on. Granted, he does have his immortal. Keep him alive for that 1 hit. Got it. But he's got the ally protection to absorb the damage, so he's going to take increased damage. He only has a 1-hit A1 to being able to regenerate life back. He does not utilize his own counterattack. So I would put him in lifesteal with War Master and trust and rely on the fact that that War Master will proc to generate life back for him. Between the War Master and the lifesteal, between the Leech and his War Master, between the 3, all of them combined, he will actually keep his life up, sustaining all the way through. That's the idea. The other 4, however, will not have lifesteal. If anything, the other 4 ideally would have like Stalwart set. Coffin Smasher has got his passive that decreases the damage from AoE skills. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it applies to the entire team. So that way, everybody in the team is going to take less damage just because of Coffin Smasher. Everybody has Stalwart gear, so they all take 30% less damage from all of his AoE attacks on top of that as well. So that's a 35% decreased damage received. That might be just enough to sustain them longer to be able to do that damage that I'm looking for. I am not sure, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking. Kind of like the thought process I'm doing with this team. What I am seeing as potential downfalls on the team is I don't have that reliable defense down. I don't have a weaken. I don't have an HP burn. Okay? Got it. I also don't have any buffs to go onto my own team. I do have the counterattack from Skull Crusher, and I do have the ally protection from Skull Crusher. But I do not have a defense up. I do not have a team healer. So I'm not entirely too sure if this would be the team to go with, this would be the direction to go with, or not. I thought about, instead of this, taking these 2 guys out, putting a Tyrell in, and potentially either a Steel Skull, or putting in my Captain Tamila. One of those 2. I thought about this team as well, or possibly the Steel Skull. If I can time the Steel Skull with it, speed tune it. Steel Skull has that cleanse, but if I remember right, that cleanse does not work very well with the AI. I'm not entirely too positive, but The Steel Skull would work as a backup poisoner and as well as a buffer with a heal in there as well to help with the team. So that just might be the way I would need to go over this. Where are you, Steel Skull, again? This may be a more reliable team to do more damage. The other team may end up being more of a gamble to do a chance for more damage, but a chance for less damage at times too. Me personally, I usually do prefer more consistency over the potential high end. Not too sure. I've been slowly trying to build these things out. I think I pulled actually 2 Skull Crushers. This is not my actual main Skull Crusher. Here's the other one right here. He's level 40. I need to do some farming. I need to do some champion building. I got a lot of champions to build up, a lot of champions to gear up, level up, do guides for you guys as well. This entire team here. Oh, we have some maintenance coming up. Good thing we're almost done with the video. I got a bunch of champions I want to do guides for you guys today. Not today, but for in general coming up. I got some more champions to level up. These all guys need to go to 50. They all need to go to 60. It's going to happen. Give me some time. I'll get there. And when I have the chance to get this team actually functioning, I'll show it to you. We'll see what we can do with these teams. I'll compare them side by side. I'll do a video showing the two of them together, seeing just kind of what kind of damage they do. See what direction I can go with. Sounds good. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, then do it now. It's going to be on the screen. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification button so that YouTube can tell you the next time I put a video out. And I'll see you in that video. And it should be on the screen. Click that video. I'll see you there.